All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. I am Ray Carcillo. Hopefully going to start getting back onto a regular schedule. I'm feeling better. For those who don't know, I got pretty sick. And then, while also starting a new job, and it was one of those things where I kind of had to focus on the new job for a little bit. Still have the new job. It's a temp job, so I'll have it for another 3 weeks or so. It's only a month thing, but it's good to make a little extra money. But I should be able to now hopefully balance this at least some of the time. No Tuesdays. Probably for the at least until this gig is done, because I also have to podcast, and I just not enough hours in the day. There's just not enough hours in the day to do this job and to do the streams. So, anyway, let's mute the TV. We're gonna kick things off. Michigan State, Rutgers, trying to wrap up what would be a 10-win season. If we win this, we'll have 10 wins. And we should be in the playoffs. Not going to be in the Big Ten championship, but should be in the playoffs. Oh, and it's a snowy day in Piscataway. What's up, Bills? How's it going? So Rutgers trying to go 10-2. Michigan State trying to play spoiler. A win should all but lock up a playoff berth for Rutgers. It's just a matter of where they will be. They're number 7 in the nation right now, 9-2 losses to Penn State and Wisconsin. My forever kryptonite, it seems, in this franchise. And Michigan State will get the ball to start. And this will be taken right about the goal line. You can see the red through the snow. And good coverage downfield by Rutgers, and Michigan State, the Spartans, will start at their own 16. As we highlight one of the receivers for Michigan State. What's up, Rick? How's it going? And not surprisingly, Michigan State coming out in kind of a jumbo package. Probably going to try and run the ball as much as possible here in the snow. And they hand it off, and again, there's that Rutgers run defense. A loss of 1. Abram Wright, senior out of Florida, right outside linebacker, in on the tackle. And 2nd and 11 coming up. Single back formation for Michigan State. And they hand it off again. Good cutback. And that'll be a 6-yard gain, 3rd and 5. Yes, I'm aware, Bills. That should help them. So empty backfield now. 3rd and 5 coming up from their own 21. First drive of the game. Rutgers sends 4. Pass is incomplete. Overthrown. Yep, still down 2-1, Code. Well, that's pretty pathetic for you, Code. I'm sorry if that's the best one you've ever seen, but I guess that's what happens when you're from Cleveland. So, catch is made on the punt, no return. What's up, Heel? How's it going? Bills, I've been sick. I've been unavailable. I got a new job. I've been busy. This is my first stream in a week. It's very hard to sweep, Code. If you think that you thought, I mean, like, that's kind of just how that works. Like, it's very difficult for any team to sweep any other team. Handoff up the middle. Ed Guerre picks up a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. It doesn't matter. Code, do you not understand how sports work? Do you not understand how long series work? It's very hard to sweep as Shepard on the run finds a Gunye downfield, and a Gunye has a big first down. 28 yards on the catch and run there for a Gunye. No, I'm not mad, Code. I'm just annoyed because you just don't seem to know what you're talking about. Oh, my gosh. And it's like talking to Mets fans. You're just... The stupidity, it's just frustrating. Thank you, Ronald. Handoff. We talked about it on the podcast today as that's a gain of 4 on first down for Guerre. I wasn't saying anything, Code. You're the one who came in here thinking that you win a game and suddenly you're going to win it all. What's up, Rick? How's it going? Thank you, Ronald. Much appreciated. Play action to Guerre, and Shepard is going to take off and take it himself. He had a man come open there at the end, but he already decided to tuck it and run, and it's a gain of 16. Yes, anything can happen, Code. We've seen plenty of small market teams win the World Series before. It absolutely happens. Handoff up the middle, and a gain of 2. Well, Bills, sometimes you just don't see it, especially when I've got 3 screens in my face. Pistol formation, handoff to Vinovich. He'll gain 3 and 3rd and 5. What's up, Miguel? Not worried yet. Shepard out of the gun. Little mesh route. Shepard hit as he throws. Good pass rush. The blitz gets there. And here in the snow, Rutgers will try to settle for a field goal. And the kick is up, and it is good from Banks. So a 32-yard chip shot is good. Rutgers strikes first here in the snow in Piscataway. And it's a must-win game. You want to lock up that 10th win. Yeah, Miguel, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think a lot of folks think that folks are overreacting after yesterday's loss. Yes, Bills, and it's not going to help the Jets. The Jets still suck. Good coverage on the kick return. And Michigan State will start at their own 14. Out of the shotgun, handoff right side. And again, good job there by the Rutgers linebackers, closing up the hole. Another tackle for Abram Wright. No gain on the play. And 2nd and 10 coming up. No, I mean, I'd be more worried if I were you, Code, because your all-star, superstar closer gave up back-to-back home runs. It's not a bad loss, Code. It happens. It happens. Again, to Miguel's point, we're still up 2-1 in the series. 3rd and 5 coming up. But you spin it however you want to make yourself feel better, buddy. As a good gain there. Pocket was collapsing, but the quarterback finds the receiver over the middle. And it's a first down as Michigan State moves the ball for the first time today. Moves the chains, I should say. Yeah, Clay Holmes was put in a position where he struggles. Clay Holmes can't be in there with the game on the line. As that's up the middle, or to the right side, I should say, for a 1-yard gain. I formation, another handoff, and again, Rutgers strings it out. No gain. Yeah, I'm not worried about him, Manfred. I'm not worried about him. Andrew, thank you for the follow. I'm not worried, guys. I'm not worried. Not yet. The only sad thing about yesterday is that both bullpens are absolutely taxed. And that one beats the man coverage. Downfield, big gain. And Michigan State converts back-to-back 3rd downs on this drive and are now on the Rutgers side of the field. We should fire Boone anyway, Bills. Boone's a terrible manager. Boone completely mismanaged yesterday's game. Birdie should never have been in there. He should never have played. And the fact that the Yankees still almost won just kind of proves that it's not that big a deal. Pistol formation, delay the handoff. QB going to keep it. He's going to get hit hard, but he'll pick up the first down. Yeah, he never should have pitched game 2, Miguel. He never should have pitched game 2, but that's because Boone's an idiot. Yeah, I just don't get it. Well, that's what I'm saying, Lego. Like, a lot of guys are talking about it's a bad loss. I look at it as we got to Emmanuel Clase. Yeah, Aaron Boone is just bad at his job, dude. Aaron Boone is just bad at his job. So Michigan State marching down the field here. 2nd and 4 coming up. Oh, and a good bouncing it to the outside and a gain of 5. Good inside move by the defensive end. The running back bounces it outside. Michigan State going to try to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. Yeah, and we shouldn't have done that, Miguel. Fake the handoff. Time and incomplete. Overthrown in the end zone. 2nd and 10 coming up. He's a dummy. Yep, Rick. Rutgers up 3-0 at the end of 1. Michigan State driving here in the snow, though. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, no, Boone is managing. That's the problem, is that Boone is managing like it's still the regular season. He's hurt for the year, Bills. His season's over. Single back formation. Flag on the play. Good big broken tackle there. This might come back, however, as it looks like Hook, the tight end, was holding. What's up, Antelope? How's it going? So 2nd and 16 coming up now. Only reason why the running back was able to bounce it to the outside is the defensive end got held. And screen pass, nicely picked up. And a gain of 16 will be 1st and goal. Perfect play call, taking advantage of the Rutgers aggression. Oh, it's great, Rick, absolutely. Well, yeah, Miguel, then that's, again, it's regular season, it's spring training mistakes being made in the playoffs. As the QB's going to keep it, he's going to get laid out by DK Gilly, but he will pick up 6. And 2nd and goal from the 2 now. So the QB keeper works once again. Good chunk there for Michigan State. Down to the 1. Good tackle off the edge. So 3rd and goal from the 1 coming up. This is a big play here for Michigan State. And another stop. And Michigan State will have to settle for the field goal. What a goal line stand by the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And he missed the field goal. He missed it. It's no good. A chip shot. A 20-yard chip shot. He missed it. It just never had any hook to it. And Monk pushes it right. Texas. Lego. And Miguel, yeah, the whole bottom of the lineup is struggling right now. So a big stand. I don't know, Lego, it's the computer. Don't look at me. It's Michigan State. Handoff to Guerre up the middle. He'll pick up 6. A good run there on 1st down. You'll love to see it. Yeah, Bills. I said that after the first game of the year, the Giants weren't going anywhere. Another handoff to Guerre. Room to run, and he'll move the chains. Another gain of 6, and another Rutgers 1st down. Handoff to Ed up the middle. He'll pick up 2 this time. It happens, Lego. After the season, Heel. They're going to cut him after the season. Out of the gun. Going to check it down. Over the middle. Good catch there. I believe that's Torre. And he will get 10 and a 1st down. Good defense and good offensive line, Miguel. Shepard again out of the gun. Checks it down to Strong, who picks up 2. Is he Miguel? I didn't realize. Doesn't matter. This whole season's over anyway. That's not true, Bills. That's a lie. Out of the gun, handoff to Guerre, no gain. And if you believe that, that's not true. Like, Shepard out of the gun. Gonna check it down to the backup tight end. He'll pick up 5. Play took too long to develop. And so Rutgers will have to punt it away from the 50. Short punt in the snow. And will bounce through the back of the end zone. So it's a 50-yard punt, but it's a net of only 30. Was hoping the snow would kind of deaden that ball, but Michigan State will have their best field position of the day, starting at their own 20. Good pocket, at least for the time being, and now thrown away. 2nd and 10 coming up. Not as much of a pass rush on that play, but everybody was covered. 2nd and 10. And this one takes advantage, a soft spot in the zone. Gain of 21 and a first down. I mean, he doesn't have a good team, Lego. Can't really judge him yet. Out of the gun. Pocket collapsing, quarterback hit it as he throws, and it's incomplete. Yeah, Miguel, it's not, Mills, it's not happening. That's a dumb rumor. Well, Miguel coulda, woulda, shoulda. Just really never should have re-signed Jones. Pocket collapsing. Quarterback running for his life. It's a 10-yard loss. Rutgers will use a timeout as 3rd and 20 coming up. Massive sack there for the Scarlet Knights. And a handoff up the middle. 2-yard gain. Rutgers will use another timeout. And they'll get the ball back with a timeout in about a minute and a half. Chance to put some points on the board before the half. They also get the second half kickoff. No, I agree, Miguel. I've been saying, go listen to the Geeks Who Like Sports podcast. Been listening to it saying this for 6 years. Rutgers will start at their own 19-yard line. First and 10, minute 23. Shepard out of the gun. Play action to Guerre. Looking for, has a man, bad throw, better catch, and it's Torrey who cuts it back inside and flips the field. It's a 53-yard gain. And Rutgers is cooking with gas. Shepard's had a terrible year, but trying to end it on a high note. Shepard out of the gun, little counter play. And Guerre will pick up 7. They have time, no rush. A minute left in the half. Rutgers now at the Michigan State 21. Shepard out of the gun. Gonna check it down. That'll move the chains to the 14-yard line. Shepard now over 100 yards throwing the ball. Shepard again out of the gun. And down, oh, he's going to shake out of one tackle, but not another. A massive loss there. A loss of 14 on the sack. And a handoff to Guerre up the middle. He'll gain maybe 2. And honestly, the way this is going, yep, just going to hand it off to Guerre. And Guerre, well, actually, Guerre almost broke it, but he'll pick up 7 on the play. Rutgers will let the clock run out and settle for a chip shot field goal right before the half. They'll call their last timeout, clear off the snow a little bit. The field goal is good. Banks bangs it on through. And a low-scoring half here in the snow. It's 6-0 Rutgers. They'll get the ball to start the second half. A pair of 30-plus yard field goals from Banks. And one big goal line stand. Rutgers dominating really in most categories, but only up by 6 at halftime against the Michigan State Spartans. That sack was huge. That sack basically just killed that drive there at the end. Shepard, 120 total yards, though, today. At least through the first half so far. This was the big play. This is the one that got him down the field goal range. So Rutgers will get the ball to start the half. And this will be a touchback, and Rutgers will start at their own 25. First and 10 from the 25 for Rutgers, out of the gun. Handoff to Guerre, and immediately loses a yard. Center couldn't hold his block. Otherwise, Shepard might still be running. Devin Roche now into the game. Out of the backfield, man in motion. Play action on the jet sweep, and Shepard will shake one tackle, and now there he goes. Johnny Shepard will pick up 9 after he slips through the sack, and off he runs off to the races. 3rd and 2 now coming up for Rutgers. Hand off to Guerre. He'll have the first down as he moves the chains nicely. First and 10 from the 39. Devin Roche in the game. And a handoff to Roche, who squeezes through the line and picks up 6. Hasn't had a lot of touches this year, but when he gets the ball, he tries to make something happen. 2nd and 4 coming up. And it's a screen pass to Roche, and actually it's dropped. Terrible throw from Shepard, as that play took a little too long to develop. Shepard again out of the gun. Gonna check it down on the crosser to Torre, who's got room to run. Torre's 3rd catch of the day. He's having himself a real nice day. And Rutgers into Michigan State territory. Shepard out of the gun. Looking for a Gagne, has him in stride. And it's another Rutgers first down, gain of 15. Nice opening drive to start the second half. Play action to Guerre. And Shepard, gonna step up, slip a tackle, and Shepard down to the 10. Had almost too many options, and decides to just take off himself. We'll see what happens here with the Scarlet Knights. Shepard handoff to Guerre. Good pull block from the guard, but it's a gain of only 3. Actually, it's officially 2nd and goal. They did mark it that he's within the 10. So 2nd and goal from the 7. And another check down. This one dropped. Looking for Braithwaite. Let him a little too much, did Shepard. Maybe 3rd and goal from the 7. Out of the gun. Looking for Ian Strong. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Right along the goal line. Easy pitch and catch. And the senior receiver has pay dirt. And now Rutgers will go for 2 to make it 14-0. Shepard out of the gun. Well, I'm recovering from a cold, Bills, so. And looking for Strong again, but it's knocked down, incomplete. But Rutgers gets the massive touchdown, and it's 12-0 Scarlet Knights. Kickoff a little short. Oh, bad coverage. And the receiver carrying Scarlet Knights all the way to the 50. 3, maybe 4 broken tackles on that one as Michigan State trying to get back into this game. Single back formation. Hand off to the right side, no gain on the play. And now Michigan State hurrying to the line. 2 minutes left in the third. You would know if you had that, Bills. I thought you said I feel like. I'm sorry. I see. Read it now. That's awful, Bills. I apologize. That's terrible. That is terrible to hear. I'm sorry to hear that you are sick as well. It's that time of year, my friend. It's that time of year. I misread that. 3rd and 9 coming up. Rutgers looking for a big stand here at midfield. They rush 4. Pocket collapsing. Finding a receiver over the middle is the quarterback for Michigan State. Now, they just were able to get rid of it as the pocket was collapsing. Another 3rd down conversion for the Spartans. It has been a bugaboo all year long for Rutgers to get off the field on 3rd down as a 1-yard loss there behind the line. Jasir Peterson, the junior out of Jersey, makes a beautiful tackle there. 2nd and 11 coming up from the 32-yard line. I formation for Michigan State. And up the middle it goes. Good run there. 11, maybe 12. And he'll move the chains. That's Brandon Tullis, the junior out of Texas. Shotgun formation for Michigan. Michigan State, that is. Up the middle. Gain of 5. Good first down run there. As really keeping Rutgers off balance here with the hurry up. Shotgun formation again. Rutgers up 12-0. 2 field goals and a touchdown and a missed 2-point conversion. That's a gain of 3. And 3rd and 2 coming up. They're just going to do 3 straight runs. I formation. Rutgers dials up the blitz, and the quarterback's going to get hit as he throws. Incomplete. The pressure got home, forcing the incompletion, and Michigan State will settle for a field goal attempt. They missed one earlier. This one, however, is good. The Spartans are on the board. It's 12-3 Scarlet Knights. So the big kick return gives a short field, and the Spartans are able to get some points, as this will be a touchback, and Scarlet Knights will start at their 25-yard line. Shepard out of the gun. Looking for Torre again. Has him in stride. He will pick up 11 and a first down. He has been the target today. .20 seconds left in the third quarter. Shepard out of the gun. Shepard hit as he throws. It'll fall incomplete. Just nothing developing there for him. Was looking for Guerre maybe on the wheel route. Just nothing happening. As a handoff to Guerre now up the middle. Nice cutback. He'll pick up 8. And 3rd and 2 coming up as the third quarter will expire. At the end of 3 quarters here in Piscataway, it's 12-3 Rutgers. Hand off to Guerre. And he will just get enough for the first down, but he's also banged up on the play. You hate to see that. And Vinovich will come into the game. But a big first down for the Scarlet Knights at their own 46. Hand off now to Vinovich, right up the gut, picks up 5. And you're going to see now Rutgers is going to start to try to eat the clock. That was Vinovich's second carry of the day. 2 carries, 8 yards. And they'll hand it to him again up the middle. He'll pick up 4. And it looks like Guerre, although he could come back in the game, it looks like they're just going to put him to the side. No reason to risk anything there. 3rd and 1. Another handoff to Vinovich up the middle. He'll move the chains. All-time Bills on The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Handoff to Vinovich, and he'll pick up 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Oh, and a little play action, a little trickery there for Rutgers. And Shepard is going to be sacked. Nothing doing there. Trying to catch Michigan State off guard. Maybe get themselves deep into the territory. And this will take us to the 2-minute warning. But, oh my goodness, another sack for Michigan State. The Rutgers offensive line just not holding up to the pass rush today. Shepard again out of the gun. Now back to the Michigan State 41. They are out of field goal range. Man in motion. Looking for Duffman, who makes the catch. It's a gain of 8. But he's pushed out of bounds. But Rutgers is going to go for it. And honestly, I can't blame them. It's a 50-yard field goal here in the snow. 4th and 5. You convert here, it's probably the ball game. Shepard out of the gun, and he's looking for, and he finds Torrey. He's had him all day. First down, Scarlet Knights. And the first timeout used by Michigan State. Rutgers a first down away from sealing this one. Handoff to Vinovich. All kinds of room to run down to the 9. And now faking an injury. Duffman, oh yeah. Faking an injury, as always seems to happen in college football. It's basically like soccer. No timeout is used. Handoff now to Vinovich. Up the middle. Down to the 1. Second timeout used by the Spartans. Well, this is one of those things where you gotta just punch it in. Your defense will have to take the field again, but it is what it is. Handoff, touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Vinovich gets pay dirt. And Rutgers again will go for it. As a 2-point conversion will make this a 3-possession game. Handoff to Vinovich up the middle, and he will be stuck. So Rutgers 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions, but up by 15 here late. Because it would make it, I just said it, Bills, it would make it a 3-score game. You go up by 17 instead of 16. So decent return. Michigan State will start at their own 21. Minute and a half to go, though. And little check down to the running back, gain of 6. What's up, Timmy? How's it going? It happens, Timmy. All you got to do is win today. Win today and it doesn't matter. Another tackle, another gain of first down on the check down. Everybody freaking out like it's never happened before. And another check down over the middle. I mean, Rutgers will take this all day. You want to dink and dunk 5, 6, 7 yards? Clock keeps running. Yeah, no, Timmy, I know. That's why I mean, keep Stroman warm. A sack, finally! A big sack, second sack of the day for Rutgers. 3rd and 14 coming up. Caught. Oh, dropped. Punched out there. Well, this is the game. 4th and 14. Out of the gun. And this is going to be batted down, incomplete. Nice play in the secondary. And Shepard will take a knee. Rutgers will improve to 10-2. And now it's just a matter of seeing where they're seated in the playoffs. An 18-3 win in the snow in Piscataway. Yeah, you got to start Wells, Timmy. You got to start Wells and just hope he starts hitting. One of the better days of the year for Shepard and the Scarlet Knights. Shepard, one of his more complete games. No turnovers. Only the second game all year. Shepard did not turn the ball over. Neither team turned the ball over. But Rutgers will finish 7-2 in the Big Ten and 10-2 overall. Hey, all right, Wyatt Warlow. We got ourselves a safety in Rodney Sowoto, cornerback. Let's go. Let's go. This cornerback, Brett von Rosenberg, says, which is fine. A few guys we're still targeting, though. It's the bye week. Let's go into the recruiting process. We've had ourselves a very nice class. Very happy. See, don't know enough about him yet. I'm still trying to figure some of these guys out. I don't know, Timmy. I really don't. Right? I mean, at this point, I don't know. I mean, actually, the Yankees match up well with the Dodgers, but we'll see. Try to get George Washington here, the linebacker. All I can kind of really do at this point is let's see. Okay, we got enough for this guy. All right. him the hard sell. So everybody's getting the hard sell now, just kind of trying to, or if they can anyway. Let's see, what else do we need? All right, we got our quarterback, Devontae Mayo, our 5-star quarterback. We're still targeting this kid, Pasco, at right guard. We got all these guys. Safety. Let's see, maybe we go after let's see. It's going to be hard to get this guy to commit to us at this point, but let's at least scout him. Oh, no, we did scout him, and we said no. That's why we didn't go after him. That happens, too, sometimes. Got the linebacker looking for more. Still targeting this defensive tackle. Kind of good at the running back position. You could always use another pass rusher, right? Let's take a look at this kid. Oh, it's not that bad, Bills. I've done that many a time over the years as a kid. All right, this guy's kind of standard. Let's send the house. See what he says. See what we can get. You never have enough pass rushers. I think this kid we said was yeah, Bills, I get it. I had it all the time as a kid too. Yeah, the president. Yeah, George Washington, now a linebacker. Maybe for Rutgers. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's take a look at this kid, Andy Kimron. Yep, offer him a scholarship. Come on down, Andy. We can use the defensive depth. Always can use more defensive depth. What about this? I think let's see. Trying to see. We don't have enough time to scout anybody fully at this point. It's a very light class for linebackers this year. Because let's see, what do we got coming in? We got a quarterback. We're going to replace Shepard. We got one running back, maybe two. That's all you need. We got a fullback. We got 2 receivers coming in. Great. Maybe get another tight end. Couple of tackles. Great. Trying to get all these guards. We'll see what happens. Got a center. Trying to get these pass rushers. Trying to get these defensive tackles. Trying to get another linebacker. More linebackers. Probably use another corner. Some more secondary depth. For sure. Yeah, let's take a look at cornerback. Let's take a look at corner. See if we can't get another cornerback. We got one, which is great. Problem is very light class. And the thing is we're kind of late in the process now. Which hurts. Absolutely hurts. Let's take a look at this kid, Samson, see what happens. We start scouting him. All right. Used all our hours. Time to advance. Hey, Mark Carney, the safety. Jeremiah Hendy, linebacker. Gage Cook, defensive tackle. Love to see it. And the other safety said no. Carter Herzlich going to Oregon. Wah, wah. Oh, and this tight end said no as well. Womp, womp. All right. Can't get them all. Yay, my contract extended. Huzzah. Yes. Hired. Yay, contract extension. Bah, 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 bah. All right, let's go back. What's up, Tyler? How's it going? All right, back to... All right, so he's not interested, and that's fine. He's not interested, that's fine. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, offer him a scholarship. Might be too little, too late, but we'll get it into the action. It happens, Tyler. It is what it is. But yeah, the numbers go way down when I play football as opposed to baseball or hockey. Baseball and hockey do very, very well for me. Football, not so much. So, it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, you know? Or I could just stop playing, but... Let's see. Did we give this guy the hard sell? Yes, we did. This guy, too. All right, so we're kind of just, you're kind of waiting. So we're going to kind of flesh out. See if we can get more. I appreciate it, Tyler. See if we can't find ourselves another safety here. Josh Canaday. Let's scout him. Let's see what he's all about. Oh, he's a bust. That's what he's all about. Get off my board. Usually Wednesdays, Tyler, we're going to probably start doing it more as we get later into the season and kind of start weaning off of baseball and other stuff. I've been sick the last week, so I haven't been streaming much. This is my first day back. So, or at least to be in a position to stream. Like I still have a cough kind of lingering, but man, it is a rough year for safeties. What about this guy? Miguel Quachia. Let's see what he's all about. All right. We'll go after him. We'll send the house. Add him to the board. I don't know, Tyler. They might lose 3 in a row, and then the season's over, or they might win the World Series. I honestly have no idea with this team. I just don't know. All I know is that Aaron Boone is a detriment. Aaron Boone continues to coach like it's the regular season and not the playoffs, and it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. Maybe look for another center, I guess? I don't know. Not the highest ranked possible center on the board, which is always nice. Let's see about this guy, Gideon Zavala. Did we might have, I don't know. Let's scout him. And action. Sure, come on up to Rutgers. Yeah, he's probably not going to come here. We're too far behind the 8 ball, getting in on this way too late. But we'll see what happens. for another corner. You can never have enough secondary depth. Not a great class for secondary, however. Is this guy a bust? Yeah, he's a bust. I thought so. Usually if it's a guy that's higher than what I've been going after, that usually means that I already scouted him and he's a bust. I think this guy too. Probably. Oh no. Well, we're probably not going to get him at this point. But we'll throw our hat in the ring, but expecting him probably to say no. It's probably too little too late as he's about to declare his top 8, and we haven't been scouting him, so womp womp. But all right, let's advance a week. Again, Rutgers 10-2 in the playoffs. Did not get an invite to the Big Ten championship though, however. Oh, guys, we're still focusing on. Haven't been boxed out yet. Well, I guess Ohio State beat UCLA in the Big Ten championship. So there you go. So now we're just waiting for the playoff to start. Hey, George Washington, our first president, has committed to Rutgers. Meanwhile, no, surprisingly, these guys we went after kind of late said thanks, but no thanks. Penn State and Navy. Wow, well, good for him. Good for him. But George Washington and your Heisman winner from UAB, Ricky Van Buren. Yeah, I got him. Yeah, Rick. Rutgers. Oh, wow. We took on Tulane last year in the college football playoff in the wild card round. The Green Wave came to Rutgers, and we decimated them. I'm staying with Rutgers. We are going to upgrade our coach skills, however. Booyah. Keep that motivator tree going. Although I also realize I should have been also upgrading my coordinators. Womp womp. Anyway, oh well. But yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. Let's take a look at the bracket, the final bracket, official bracket. So again, Ohio State wins the Big Ten. They get a bye. Even though we are the third-ranked team overall, again, we had more wins than Ohio State going in, but they had a better conference record. So let's see. We have Western Kentucky as the 12. They will take on Clemson. It's funny, you have higher-ranked teams on the outside, but because of who won what games, certain teams have the bye. Western Kentucky versus Clemson. The winner of that will take on the 4 seed, number 13, Arizona. Michigan versus Georgia. That should be a good game. Tulane versus Rutgers. Michigan versus Georgia, by the way, will take on UAB. Tulane, Rutgers will take on Ohio State, which should be an amazing game. And then UCLA will take on Oregon. And the winner of that will take on Alabama. This is fun. This is a fun bracket. So we'll play one more game. Oh, just out of curiosity. How many did we have any All-Americans? Probably not. Maybe on defense. First team, second team. No All-Americans. We had All-Americans in previous years. And no freshmen this year. Well, womp, womp. Actually, let's check Big Ten. Maybe in the Big Ten. Glenn Banks, Big Ten All-American freshman kicker. Good for him. Ed Guerre made the second team as a running back, as a sophomore. Remember, he's still just a sophomore. He's still just developing. So, 2 conference All-Americans, but that's about it there. So... it's fine. It's not about the individual accolades. It's about the school. So, Rutgers versus Tulane. Number 10, Tulane. Number 3, Rutgers. But because of the way the brackets work, they're in the wild card round, the preliminary round. The winner will head to take on Ohio State in the quarterfinals. Welcome to Piscataway, the beginning of the college football playoff. For the second year in a row, Rutgers hosting the Tulane Green Wave. Rutgers went 10-2 this year, won the national championship 2 years ago, lost the national championship last year. Looking to get back there this year, but they're going to have to take the long road if they're going to. And the ensuing the opening kickoff, I should say, will be taken a yard deep and out of the end zone. That's not wise. And immediately taken down at the 15-yard line. As we look here, you see the third down conversions. Rutgers about 50%, Tulane a little under. Tulane averaged more than 100 yards a game, more than Rutgers on the offensively. Out of the gun. We are underway. And a handoff to the left side. Luke Hennig, Mr. Perfect. The 1-yard tackle. Hennig had 7 sacks on the year, 14 tackles for loss. He is a monster on the edge. Not bad, 7 sacks in 12 games. He'll take that every time. Shotgun formation again for the Green Wave. 4-man rush. Pass caught over the middle on a crosser. It's a gain of 10 as Cole Welliver, sophomore out of Texas, delivers that one. And 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1 from the Tulane 24. Pistol formation. Handoff. And he runs right by the blitz for 4 yards and a first down. That's Elijah Davis, a junior out of Louisiana. Again, Welliver out of the gun. Empty backfield now, running back in motion. Blitz is picked up. And a good catch and run. Couple of broken arm tackles. And Tulane is into Rutgers territory. Preston, the senior receiver out of Louisiana. And as Rutgers dialing up the blitz a little more than normal. And so far, it hasn't worked for them. Welliver out of the gun. Handoff to the right side, and there's that Rutgers run defense, no gain. Joe Dane getting a rare couple of snaps. Makes the play. Didn't have to play a lot in the regular season, but the youngster makes the play there. Here in the biggest game of his life so far. Pass to the flat, caught. Quick tackle, though. Gain of only 4. Third and 6 coming up from the Rutgers 37. Right on the edge of field goal range. Welliver out of the gun. Rutgers sends 4. Pocket collapsing. Good catch. Better run. And shoved out of bounds at the 12. Big third down conversion for the Green Wave. Shotgun formation again. Man in motion. They do the jet sweep. And this is not a team you want to try that against. It's a 2-yard gain. Rutgers seals the edge very well. Luke Hennig. Another tackle. And 2nd and 8 coming up from the Rutgers 10. Shotgun formation again. Pass caught over the middle, down to the 3. 3rd and 1 coming up. Out of the gun. Man wide open, back of the end zone. That's a mismatch against the linebacker. Touchdown, Tulane. So already a very different start as compared to last year's matchup in the first round. As Tulane marches down the field, 85 yards. Couple of key 3rd down conversions. And it's 7-0 Green Wave. 9-4 on the year. Rutgers 10-2. Your kick is returnable. Trainer will take it and brings it back to the 20, which is where Rutgers will start their first drive on offense. Single back formation for the Scarlet Knights. Handoff to Ed Guerre, who's got blockers and has a first down. Gain of 13. Good job finding the hole. Guerre had over 1,000 yards rushing on the year with 6 touchdowns. Very nice year for Ed Guerre, the sophomore. Another handoff to Ed. He's got a lane you could drive a Mack truck through, and he picks up 8. Both of these rushers had great years. 1,029 yards for Guerre, 1,100 even for the Tulane running back. Another handoff to Guerre up the middle. Guerre makes a man miss and brings it into Tulane territory. Now Guerre will get spelled by Vinovich. And a handoff to Vinovich, who bounces it back, picks up 3. Guerre back in the game. Play action to him. Nobody fooled. Chucked up. Oh, and a nice touch pass to Agunye, the tight end. Shepard floats it over the linebacker, and it's another first down. First and 10 to the 17. Now a handoff to Guerre. He will pick up 2. Beautiful job there by Shepard on his previous pass. Out of the gun now. And he's going to check it down to the backup tight end, who will pick up 8, almost 9. And 3rd and inches coming up from the 7. Handoff to Guerre, makes a man miss, and just gets enough for the first down. If he didn't have to all do that shake and bake, he might have made it to the end zone. Another handoff to Guerre, down to the 3. Second and goal from the 3. Handoff to Vinovich. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And Rutgers immediately answers. So both teams with 80-plus yard drives on their first drives of the game for 6. The extra point by Banks is true, and we are tied at 7. So Tulane used the air, Rutgers used the ground, but both find pay dirt. Is this taken out of the back of the end, or the front of the end zone, back to the 18-yard line, and that's where Tulane will start their second drive of the day. 7-7, first round of the college football playoff. Pistol formation for the Green Wave. And Luke Hennig, Mr. Perfect, runs him down from behind. It's a 3-yard loss. Hennig having himself a day. 3 tackles already. Shotgun formation. Delayed handoff. Breaks through an arm tackle, and that delay is going to be enough for 13 and a first down. Welliver again out of the gun. And again, good blocking there. Upended, but it's a 10-yard rush. As now Tulane starting to use the ground game. Another handoff, this time not going anywhere. Rutgers was ready for it. They stacked 7 in the box. And no gain on the play. At the end of 1 quarter here in Piscataway, we are tied at 7. Chop, 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 chop. They gave him actually about a half yard, so about 2nd and 9 actually now for Tulane. Shotgun formation again. Man in motion. Pass to the left side and running away from tacklers and picking up 8 is the receiver. 3rd and 1 now from midfield. Welliver out of the gun. Quick little pass to the left side, but what tackling there by Rutgers. Bo Masco, the senior. It's a 1-yard loss. And Tulane will be stopped at midfield, and we'll have our first punt of the game. It'll go out of bounds. Oof, that's a terrible punt, a 22-yard punt. And Rutgers will start at their own 30. Handoff now to Guerre up the middle. He will pick up 4. Second and 6 from the 34-yard line. Shepard out of the gun. Man in motion. Looking for and finding Duffman. KJ Duff with the first down on the mesh route. Sophomore out of New York, you'll love to see it. Now Shepard out of the gun. Handoff to Guerre. He's got a hole to run through. Picks up 9. And make it 2nd and inches. Shepard out of the gun. Play action now to Guerre. And Shepard's going to just take it himself. Nobody deep. And he's trying to be a lot more careful with the ball in recent weeks. And Tyler, I don't know. They went 9-4, man. So Shepard again out of the gun. Looking for, finds a man. Caught by Torrey. Great adjustment. That was a terrible throw. I mean, that was terrible. But Torrey for 17 as he spins back around, catches it on his back hip. Now play action again to Guerre. And again, Shepard is going to take off. And he fumbles! He fumbles it at the 9! What's up, Matt? And Tulane stops Rutgers. They were driving to take the lead, but Tulane pops it out. I pressed the X button to slide, and he just wouldn't slide. Joe Tung punches it out from behind. And Tulane will have the ball now at their own 8-yard line. Thank you for the gift, Matt. Out of the gun. Quick pass to the flat. Good tackling again by Rutgers. 1-yard gain. Well, Shepard been having an interception problem all year, and now today it's his first fumble. They fake the handoff, and the quarterback's going nowhere. On the keeper. Where you going? Nowhere. Sick, Matt. I've been very sick. But I'm back now. 3rd and 12 coming up. Rutgers trying to get the ball back. And, oh, he's going to be sacked. It's a safety. Luke Hennig, his 4th tackle on the day. He has been having himself a career day. Gets the sack for the safety. That's one way to take the lead as he just bum rushes the left tackle. And Rutgers takes the lead 9-7. Trainer takes the punt back to the 33-yard line. So no harm, no foul. Yeah, Matt, it is what it is. Aaron Boone's a terrible manager. They're really fine. We'll see what happens today. Hand off to Ed Guerre. Bounces off one tackler and brings it up to the 44. Now an audible at the line by Shepard. Quick slant. Caught there by Strong. First down, Rutgers. Gonna put 8 in the box. Quick slant. Yeah, I don't know, Rick. I don't know. As that's gonna be the end of the... Or excuse me, that's gonna be the 2-minute warning. Rutgers again in Tulane territory. Hand off to Guerre. He'll pick up 3. Shepard out of the gun. And Shepard's going to take off and take it himself. And Shepard's got room to run. Shepard's going to try to cut it back. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! There was nobody on the entire right side of the field. Shepard cuts it back at the 5 with one man to beat. And Rutgers finds pay dirt and is now up 15-7. Shepard sliced and diced the Tulane defense with his legs last year, and he's doing it again this year. The extra point is true, and it's 16-7 RU. Yup, Rick, talk about redemption for Shepard after coughing it up at the 8-yard line. As this will be taking the ensuing kickoff at about the 2. Good coverage downfield by Rutgers. And now Tulane starts at their own 18-yard line. But then Rutgers gets the punt. They capitalize, or excuse me, the safety. As this one, diving attempt, but it's going to be incomplete. Good job there by the Rutgers secondary. Shepard, 70 yards throwing the ball, 53 yards rushing it. Pocket collapsing as that's checked down and again punched away. Abram Wright on the play. The senior out of Florida. Pistol formation for Tulane now. And they hand it off. And it's a gain of 5, but that's not going to be enough. 4th and 5 coming up. Rutgers will use a timeout and get the ball back before the half ends. As Austin Wells, former Yankee catcher, goes back to receive the punt. And he'll call for a fair catch at the 29-yard line. It was a flood play. Everybody ran with the guys flooding to the left side of the field. As this will be checked down to Torrey by Shepard. And he'll pick up 7. Second and 3 from their own 37. Shepard again out of the gun. Again going to check it down to Torrey. He will have a first down. That will move the chains. Plenty of time left. 2 timeouts for Rutgers. Shepard out of the gun. Again, checks it down. Again, Torre, gain of 9. 2nd and 1, 40 seconds left in the half. Into Tulane territory. Hand off to Ed Guerre, room to run. He'll move the chains. Up to the 40 now. And Rutgers will use a timeout. Yeah, exactly, Rick. Couldn't stand being with Aaron Boone anymore. Want a little time to think about this one. About 10 yards away from realistic field goal range. Shepard out of the gun. And Shepard's going to take off and go again. And Shepard again. Shepard, it's a race to the end zone. Shepard pushed out of bounds at the 1. Again, Tulane just leaves so much of the field wide open. A 38-yard rush. 19 seconds to go in the half. From the 1-yard line, handoff to Vinovich. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The extra point is true. And Rutgers has scored 23 unanswered. And the ensuing kickoff will be taken again at the 2. And remember, good coverage there again in the kick return. Rutgers gets the ball to start the second half. Wilver out of the gun. And they're just going to hand it off. Gain of 4. And this, they should let the clock run down here. They do line up maybe for one more play. Yes, they will hand it off. 3-yard loss. Luke Hennig again. We head to halftime. Tulane came out fighting. They scored first, but it's been 23 unanswered for the Scarlet Knights. And at the end of one half, it's 23-7 RU. Johnny Shepard almost as many yards rushing as he does throwing the ball. And Rutgers will get the ball to start now the second half. Trainer will take it from the 2. Looking for blocks, doesn't get any, and Rutgers will start at their own 18-yard line. Handoff again to Guerre. Only picks up 2 on first down. 12 carries for 82 yards as compared to Davis, who has 10 carries for 31. And 2nd and 8 coming up now. Shepard out of the gun. Delayed handoff to Vinovich. He'll go up the middle for another 2. 3rd and 6 coming up. And that is the standard Gabe Vinovich line. 4 carries, 10 yards, 2 touchdowns. If there is a touchdown vulture in college football, it would be Gabe Vinovich. The vulture strikes again. 3rd and 6 coming up. Looking for Duffman, who will be just shy of the yard to gain as he ran into his own man. And Rutgers is going to go for it. They're like, no, you can't stop us. You haven't stopped us all day. And they won't here. It's a first down. Holy cow. Shepard out of the gun. And this time, Tulane is going to get to Shepard for the sack. A 13-yard loss. Guerre back in the game after getting a playoff. Handoff to Guerre to the right side. He's got room to run. Guerre back to the 30. He'll get all the sack yardage back. And so 3rd and 10 from their own 30. Shepard out of the gun. Play action to Guerre. Oh, and a bit of an illegal pick, but nothing doing there. Now it's going to be dumped off to... Is that Braithwaite? Yes, Braithwaite with the catch. And the first down. That was a great play there on play action. Shepard out of the gun. And Shepard is going to get sacked again. Another 10-yard loss. Don't know, Christian. Maybe when I'm not sick. Been out the last week. 2nd and 20 now. Play action. And Shepard chucks it deep. Triple coverage and batted down. Yeah, I really don't care, Christian. It's like, whatever. Yeah, they're going to win the National League. Good for them. So 3rd and 20 from their own 44. Out of the gun. And Shepard, that's a fumble! That's a fumble! His 2nd of the day! Trying to set up the screen, and they say he fumbled it. The Green Wave crashing down on Shepard. And boy, did they need that at Shaden Scruggs. And they won't let us challenge it. Well, they're a team that just got hot at the right time, Tyler. They're not that good. Shotgun formation. Handoff. Up the middle. And Elijah Davis slow to get up. That's a bad sign for Tulane. Well, as bad as it is that Rutgers turned it over there, that drive actually ate up a lot of the clock, but that is a big problem now for Shepard. That's 2 fumbles today. Welliver again out of the gun, 2nd and 5. Man in motion, backfield empty now. And, ooh, nice late block there to spring the running back for a gain of 10 and a first down. That was almost a disaster. Cornist, gain of 9. That was almost batted in the backfield. He was almost stopped in the backfield. A dangerous pass. Quick pass to the flat, and that great Rutgers tackling as Crumpler makes the tackle. It's a loss of 1. It's still a ball game. If Tulane can score here, pistol formation, and quarterback's going to be hit as he throws, and he's picked off! He's picked off! It's going back the other way! It's a foot race! And pushed out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Nobody fooled on the bootleg play action. Quarterback hit as he throws, and the underneath linebacker picks it off. Abram Wright, the senior. Actually, it wasn't even a hit. He just heard the footsteps, I guess. So both teams now have turned it over. Rutgers have turned it over twice. Tulane once. But that might be the nail in the coffin. Gear now up the middle. He'll pick up 16. Now over 100 yards on the day. As now Rutgers is going to start just eating up the clock. Hand off to Vinovich, giving Gier a spell. He'll pick up 7. And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3 quarters of play in Piscataway, it is 23-7 Rutgers. Second and 3 from the 14, start of the fourth quarter. Hand off to Vinovich, hit from behind, but he'll fall forward for 4 and a first down. First and 10 from just outside the 10. Hand off again to Vinovich. He'll get thrown down at the 6. And it'll be second and 5. Another handoff to Vinovich. Up the middle, down to the goal line. And now Shepard keeps it himself, and it'll be first and goal from the 1-inch line. I'm amazed he didn't get in there. But it only helps Rutgers as it eats up more time on the clock. Handoff Vinovich, touchdown Scarlet Knights. His 3rd touchdown of the day. The extra point is true. It's 30-7 Rutgers as they capitalize on the turnover. And that's the difference that's a big difference in the game too. Tulane has forced 2 fumbles and scored 0 points off of them. There's a big tackle there by Braithwaite on the kick return. All right, Douglas, how you doing? Shotgun formation, 3 minutes to go here in the first round of the college football playoff. The winner will play Ohio State as again, Luke Hennig, his 2nd sack of the day. Well, it's going to be real easy to pick up our defensive player of the game, folks. Luke Hennig, 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 other tackles for loss, and a safety forced. As this one is going to be batted down, almost picked off. Isaiah Crumpler in coverage. 3rd and 13 coming up now. Four-man rush for the Scarlet Knights. Going deep. Very deep. My goodness, and what a catch! Oh my goodness, he just outran everybody. That has to be a 60-yard gain. Yeah, Douglas, I wasn't. I've been saying all along Yankees, rather have Yankees-Dodgers. I've never seen Yankees-Dodgers. I've seen Yankees-Mets. So, there's a hurdle there by the tight end, tackle by Masco. But who knows? Maybe Cleveland Mets. Who knows, Douglas? Who knows? As we hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 2 coming up now. The Green Wave flipped the field on basically a Hail Mary. And the receiver got behind the defense. Well, now it doesn't matter. It's going to be picked off, taken out of the end zone. And that will do it. Rutgers basically a first down away from icing this one. Antonio White Jr., the sophomore out of Georgia, with the pick. So both teams have turned it over twice. Handoff to Vinovich up the middle. Tulane not using their timeouts. Yeah, if nothing crazy happens, exactly, Douglas. But you never know. Hand off to Vinovich, up the middle. Third and 1. Hand off to Vinovich again, and he will just get enough for the first down, and that's going to be your ball game. One knee from Shepard will do it. And Rutgers will advance to take on Ohio State in the playoff quarterfinals. The Scarlet Knights win 30-7. Vinovich with 3 rushing touchdowns, your player of the game. The Vulture does it again. I mean, until the last few... I mean, yeah, he was quiet against Kansas City, Douglas, but he's been hitting much better against Cleveland, right? Obviously, a home run in game 2, big home run in game 3, like... he's coming out of it, obviously. Like... So... You won a college football game. Yay! A convincing win. Indeed. I thought I had points coming to me. I guess not. So yeah, absolutely, Douglas. So Rutgers improves to 11-2. Tulane will finish 9-5. Luke Hennig, your Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. No surprise. Couple of sacks, a safety. Had himself one heck of a game. National Defensive Player of the Week. And now here we go. The Orange Bowl. Rutgers versus Ohio State. But that will be next week. Because I'm going to go get lunch before I go to work. So not really too surprising, I think. No upsets in the first round. Clemson beats Western Kentucky 36-31. Georgia, in a defensive battle, beats Michigan 17-7. That makes sense. Michigan's defense has been great the whole year. Rutgers, again, stomps Tulane 30-7. And then Oregon, on a last-second field goal, beats UCLA 34-31. UCLA was 10-2. Lost the Big Ten championship game against Ohio State, which is why they didn't get the bye, and then loses to Oregon. So we got three Big Ten teams here in the Final 8. We got Ohio State, Rutgers, and Oregon. Oregon will take on Alabama. Arizona will take on Clemson. UAB will take on Georgia. And Ohio State will take on Rutgers. I'm not going to lie. Ohio State might be our biggest challenge. If we can get past them, I mean, obviously Bama and obviously Georgia too, but I think Ohio State is the one that we don't match up very well with. Tyler, it's a terrible job. I'm working for a political office out here doing canvassing, which is basically just kind of reminding people to go out and vote, but I just needed something to kind of take the edge off. It'll cover my bills for a month, and then once the election is over, the perfect plex. Exactly, Rick. Yes, he hit him with the perfect plex. Once the election is over, it's done. It's a temp gig, but it's just basically kind of telling people, don't forget to vote November 5th. Don't be sure to fill out your ballot completely. Be sure to fill out, but it's good to feel like you're involved. It's a little extra money that I need right now. So, and it's every afternoon until the election. So, I get Sundays off, but that's about it. So, yeah. So, still looking for that full-time gig, but it is what it is, you know. So, Ed Douglas, I've been sick the last week. This is the first stream we've had in a week. So, I've been super sick. Like, just yeah, and and because I was sick, I was really just focusing on trying to make sure I was good enough to get to work. So, because I need to work, because as much as I love doing this does not pay any bills. So, anyway, take care, everybody. Have yourselves a great weekend. Hopefully, we'll be back on Monday. We'll do some baseball and kind of start to get back into a regular rhythm. But until then, have a good one. Take care, everybody. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. Have a happy Friday, and hope to see you all on Monday. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.